I'm Ibti Bargash. I work at St. George School, and for 14 years I started in HR and finance, and since 10 years now I'm in the primary school. Last year I had the opportunity to join the National Professional Qualification, NPQ, for leading teaching. I was scared at first because I'm not a teacher, but it was a great experience and I really recommend it. It helped me mainly to work in project implementation. So my role is data and digital coordinator, and it's been years that I'm implementing projects but without knowing the science behind it. So now, and thanks to the NPQ, I'm able to see all the steps clearly, and especially I think the phase of exploration that usually I was going faster, just going from an intuition and trying to put a project in place. I'm now taking the time to explore and to follow the steps. It's a very practical qualification, and that's really helpful. I was able to have a project aside that I kept even after the NPQ, and I'm keeping now. I'm working with the girls in math, and I think if I have something to also keep with me to all this great toolkit for teachers, now if I go to a lesson, if I hear teachers talking, I know the framework and what are the best practices that they are using. I see what they are talking about, and I have really good references for research, and I can back up any decisions or thoughts or proposals with some research instead of just trying everything.
What was the most valuable thing that you learned from the program?
I think first is this implementation projects, and I think it's very inclusive. Without having like a teaching background, I was able to look into the learn that and learn how. So the learn that I kind of get it, but then the learn how, it really pushes me to also explore with the teachers, to talk more to the teachers, to go into classroom, to see what's happening in fact in the classroom.
What opportunities or roles have this opened up to you?
I'm more confident in joining projects or giving my opinion on something. I think the most important opportunity for me was, instead of just doing the digital and aiming for training staff around digital tools, now I'm in contact with some of the students and I can have some feedback about how they are learning and be really part of the team while looking at math, for example.
What would you say to someone worried about the workload?
The workload, I think at the start it can look quite massive, but I had one day per week where I would say, today I will have a bit of attention on that one, but there is quite a lot of flexibility. You have to do 90% of learning online, so there is 80% of it is online and maybe 20% face-to-face. The face-to-face gives you a big jump on where to give your attention to, how to work with your colleagues. So I found that the workload was still okay, because also it's how you can do your formative assessment, and the meetings also with your mentors help you to focus and see where you're going. But it is self-paced. It's only when you have the assessment, when it's like 1 week window, but the rest is quite flexible.
What would you say to someone considering enrolling?
Definitely go for it. I think talking to people who did it already can help. You will learn a lot, and the facilitators, the work with other people from other schools or from your own team, you have just the time to have discussions that you wouldn't have if it wasn't for the qualification. And I love that we were like few also in the school talking about it, visiting other schools. It's a great experience and a great qualification.